Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is Emily and hello, welcome. So I lost my footage for the base of this spread, so we are just kind of like sitting here so I can kind of tell you a little bit about it. So I'm using this kit from Glam Planner. It is her like Cinderella inspired kit, and this is a very exciting video because this is a collab video with my friend Lindsey of Lindsey Morgan Plans, who also owns an Etsy sticker shop, which is Magical Sticker Co. And I'm super excited. I reached out to Lindsey. I think I reached out to her and asked her if we could collab because I love her so much and I think she is the sweetest and just so genuine. And I watched her videos for years actually, so this is so exciting that we're doing this collab video together. And when I saw that she hauled this and was talking about using it for New Year's, I was like, oh my gosh, like I don't think I have like a New Year's kit in mind. So I decided to use this one, and I used it with silver foil and it looks beautiful. I love it so much. I try to use as many of the boxes as I could. So yeah, I think this turned out like super cute, and I'm just like, I don't know, I feel really good. So I'm not going to be going through where each sticker is from or my plans. I'm going to be answering some questions during this video. And yeah, so if you have any questions about where a specific sticker is from, feel free to comment down below, or you guys can follow me on Instagram and I will eventually be posting pictures of this spread. So yeah, I used some like stars, some hearts and stuff. I just think it looks very kind of New Year's-y, but also like works for like my life right now, and my life for the future and for the past, couple months. Um, and if you guys get annoyed with me talking about my boyfriend, then this might not be the video for you because some of the questions are kind of like what, was really good that happened this year and stuff. And yeah, so Lindsey actually found two different like kind of tags. One of them I think is kind of more geared towards looking back and reflecting on 2020. And then the other one, the other like set of questions is kind of like looking ahead to 2021. And she was actually like super smart, and she was like, so I don't think we'll be able to answer like all of these questions in one video because there's quite a bit. And she was very right. So we're going to kind of both, I think, hop around and do different questions. So we might not answer all of the same questions. We might answer some of the same ones. I'm not really sure. I went ahead and like kind of pre-wrote down some different answers for some of them. But yeah, I don't know. Also, when I was filming this, I was on FaceTime with my friend Megan, and we were drinking wine and planning. So, um, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I had to mention that. If, I mean, this video was, and it ended up being like an hour long, and, I speed these videos up times two. But, yeah, I also forgot to zoom in. I was just kind of a hot mess. So, yeah, I was a little tipsy and was not paying too much attention, so I'm sorry, but here we go. So the first question I'm going to answer, the first and second one are kind of like very similar answers, but So the first one is, what was the single best thing that happened this past year? And obviously, it was meeting Tom. Like, meeting Tom changed my life and is still like changing my life, and I'm just so absolutely happy and so in love, and yeah, he was the best thing that happened this past year. I mean, I feel like there obviously were, maybe it's a little bit harder to look at, this past year and choose good things, but there were other good things, and I mean, we'll get into some of that later. The next question, what was an unexpected joy this past year? Again, falling in love with Tom, I would say would be that. Um, I mean, I never expected to find my person. I never thought it would happen. And he walked into my life, and I'm just so happy. So, yeah. And then, oh, this next one is cool. So, it is pick 3 words to describe this past year, and I chose love, growth, and emotional. So, obviously, from my past 2 answers, you can kind of tell, um, like, love has impacted my year a lot. Growth, I think that I grew in a lot of different ways this past year, and a lot of ways that I didn't expect that I would have to grow this past year. Lots of things happened that were just unexpected, and yeah, I don't know, just this year didn't really go, I don't think, for many people the way that they thought it was going to go. But at the end of the day, I got to leave 2020 with the love of my life. So, and then emotional, I mean, I'm always pretty emotional, but like I said, I went through some stuff this past year that I wasn't expecting to go through. And, you know, still, that stuff does still impact me every day. And I think, I mean, as long as I'm doing YouTube and planning, some of that stuff is always going to impact me, sadly, but I'm learning to try and deal with it. And then the next question is pick 3 words your partner or close friend would use to describe their year. And I just like asked Tom, I was like, so what 3 words would you use? And he said, interesting, eventful, and spontaneous, because I mean, it was pretty, all of those things are very true. And um, I don't know, I don't want to like go into it for him because, you know, that's his story, but I definitely can see that and kind of relate to that too. So, um, now, oh, we're gonna get into some of the questions I did not, because I feel like I might actually have time to answer most of these, but I didn't prep all of them, so we'll see. Who are your most valuable relationships with? I would say my family, obviously, and I have a couple of friends that kind of, this might sound terrible, but like made it through the year. I don't know. I feel like a lot of true colors were shown this past year. And at the end of the day, like I'm grateful that they were shown because I feel like I have some very true friends and I'm very thankful for them. And then also, I mean, come on, Tom. Like, love that man. In what way or ways did you grow emotionally? So, if you guys kind of remember, last February, I, you know, ended up going on this break from YouTube and everything because I ended up admitting myself into the hospital to get treatment because of a lot of things going on. My mental health was just not good at all, and um, I felt that I needed to do that for myself and that everything was going to be okay. You know, ended up not being okay when I came out. My life kind of ended up turning upside down, but you know, I'm still like happy that I did that, obviously. Like I was taking care of myself. I knew what I needed and I got that and still paying for it today, sadly, literally, but you know what? That's life. And so I feel like it's just crazy and I've said it a lot recently that like where I was this time last year and where I am now is just insane. I feel like I've grown a lot and I'm learning to love myself more and I'm just very happy with the person I'm becoming. I don't think it's not a question for this tag, but I did choose my word for 2021 and it is evolve, kind of like a Pokemon. I'm evolving. Like I see myself turning into the woman that I've always wanted to be and I'm being accepted for that and it's scary, but it feels really, really good. So, yeah, that's my word for 2021, if you guys were wondering. And I'm excited to use anything Pokemon related to mark that. So, um, and what ways did you grow physically? This one I kind of asked Tom, and I was like, what do you think this means? Like, I did not grow in height. I'm gonna stay like 5'7" forever, probably. Um, so he was like, well, I mean, like, you've been working out, you lost a little bit of weight. I'm like, yeah, I guess that makes sense. So I have lost 15 pounds um, this past year. I mean, I did gain a little bit, but I'm down 15. And I have like taken off of working out for like, like two kind of, I think like around 2 weeks. I'm not still kind of, but I'm still, I still am fasting every day until at least 12. So that's still helping me kind of maintain um, the weight that I lost, but I haven't been really losing anything recently, but that's okay. And then also just like working out. I've gotten better about that. Obviously, need to get back on it, but let me skip that one. Um, what was the single biggest time waster in your life this past year? Um, the answer I wrote down is not one I will share because of the type of person that I am. But I wrote down a second option, which was caring about haters. I feel like I've gotten more hate after, you know, the leaving of my last job. Not my last one, but you guys know what I'm talking about. The one that I don't like to talk about because I'm a good person and I don't like to spread hate like that. Um, but I feel like that's kind of when I started getting a lot more hate, and it's really affected me. And honestly, like I feel like anytime I see it, I just think about like stopping doing YouTube, and that's a thought that I have multiple times a week, which is kind of sad. Um, I even have thought about like not sharing my planner on Instagram or any of that anymore because it's just like it follows me. But I'm not gonna let those people win. So I'd say that. What was the biggest thing you learned this past year? My worth. I did a lot of stuff for people who did not deserve it. Way too much. And looking back on that now, like I feel silly for doing that, but it was just that's the type of person I am, sadly. Like I'm a really nice person and a really caring person, and sadly sometimes people who don't deserve that get that from me. So I think realizing my worth and what I just deserve, and I mean, I'm still learning that, like, being in such a healthy and good relationship, I'm learning so much, so many things that, should be like normal and like this should be something that everybody does, but it's not, not for me. And so I don't know, I'm just like learning and yeah. Um, okay, now we're going into the like 2021 questions. What would you try if you knew you could not fail? I wrote down go back to school, question mark. I'm not really sure what kind of goals I have this year. I know a couple. A couple of my goals are to get back to working out and, just get to a healthier place. I also want to pay off my credit card really bad. And just kind of get my finances in order. Um, I don't know that I've said this in a video because it's kind of like super deep if you actually like think about it and kind of know me and my story. But for the longest time, I didn't see myself having a future. I wasn't really worried about what Emily was going to be doing next year because I didn't see Emily being alive next year. Um, but now I see myself living like a long and beautiful, happy life, and I want to make sure that that future Emily is prepared for that. So, um, yeah, I know that's like kind of deep and maybe even might sound a little harsh, but that's just kind of that's what it is really is that I see myself like living. I don't like I want to live and I want to have a nice life and I want to, you know, I don't know. I want to not have to worry about financial stuff, which, sadly is a really big worry. I'm working on it. I actually, like, when I'm filming this, because I'm doing this a little bit last minute, sorry, um, got hired at a new place today, and I'm really, really excited about that. It's going to be my third job, although, like, Amazon and Favor, I get to kind of make my own schedule with, but I really just want to work my butt off. Also, know that some not fun times are going to be coming up soon, and I'm going to need to stay busy, so I'm going to work my butt off so that way future Emily and Emily's life and whatever's going on in Emily's life will be taken care of. Let's see. I did print out these questions and I wrote on it like a worksheet. What advice would you like to give yourself as you begin the new year? Ooh, my ice cream is melting. That's not good. I forgot that I put that out. Hold on. Can't have that. I'm eating some Halo Top ice cream. The birthday cake flavor is the best in my opinion. So I wrote down be patient with yourself and don't shut out friends. I mean, like, one of my biggest goals, which I will talk about, is like not getting in my head. I mean, I definitely just need to, I don't know, love myself a little bit more and be patient with the fact that, like, that's not going to happen overnight and that it's okay for me to be sad. And I do let myself be sad, but I also feel like I need to not let myself, like, kind of wallow in that. And not shutting friends out is kind of like, I don't know. I wrote that down and I was like, I don't know about that because, like, sometimes, I mean, maybe shutting out isn't the best word, but sometimes I do need space. I am a pretty introverted person, and sometimes I just like to be by myself, and I don't know, that is kind of like something that I do also when I'm feeling upset sometimes, so I get why, like, it's not a good thing, but I guess kind of being able to know, like, when I need to reach out, which I feel like I'm pretty good about, but that's just kind of like a little reminder. And also that, I don't know, it's all going to be worth it in the end. Like, hard days have come, hard days will continue to come, but also good days will, and at the end of the day, it's all going to be worth it. What would you be most happy about completing? Paying off my credit card, definitely. Like I said, that's one of my goals. It's not too terribly high. It's just hard because, you know, my income is very, like, I mean, I have a little bit of wiggle room, but I don't know. I need to just pay that off. Make up for past Emily's, learning mistakes and just get out of it. What would you most like to change about yourself? I put down not getting in my head. I've definitely gotten so much better about that. And honestly, Tom he is amazing. Like, I don't know what I did to deserve this man, but I'm so happy that I did it and that I have him because, like, he's amazing and he doesn't give up on me. He loves me no matter what. And I love him so much. And he helps me get out of my head. He's so reassuring. And he literally, like, I just feel him, like, picking, like, me up. Oh, I wish you guys could see the motion that I'm doing right now. But kind of just, like, almost like a claw machine. Like, just grabbing me out of my head. And it's amazing. He's amazing. Let's see. There's only one other one that I, like, wrote down an answer for. What is one change you would like to make to your lifestyle that would give you more peace? I wrote down working out more and ignoring hate. I really hope you guys can kind of hear Noelle snoring because it's really funny. So, like I said, I want to work out more and just kind of get to the goal that I have for myself because, I mean, I'm a pretty insecure person. Like I said, I'm working on it, but I I just know that, oh, sorry, I don't know if you guys could hear that, my computer just went off. Um, but what was I saying? I know that if I get to that place, because I have, like I said, lost 15 pounds so far, and it's already helping me a lot. Once I get to that goal, I think it's gonna just help me out in a lot of different ways. And I mean, it's also helping my health, obviously. I mean, I wasn't like overweight before, but I just deal with a couple different health issues, and losing some of that weight is helping them. And I mean, I that's good. So that, and then also, like I said, ignoring the hate. I need to figure out what I want to do with YouTube and Instagram and all of that. I mean, Instagram isn't as bad as YouTube is. I feel, um, I don't know, because I love doing this. I really do, and I love sharing with you guys and creating these beautiful pieces of art. It's hard. Like mentally, it is very hard. So. We're gonna see. Obviously, I will keep you guys posted about that. I know that I just did like a ton of videos. I just did like, I don't know, maybe like 7 videos in a row or something like that. I just had a lot of things I wanted to put out, and just wanted to get them, out of my phone, out of my head, off of my list. And I know that I could have just like left them on YouTube as private and spaced them out a little bit more, but I just wanted to get them out. I know that people were kind of, at home, hopefully. And I mean, unless you have like an essential job where you have to leave, um, I just wanted to get all those out. But yeah, I need to figure out what I want to do. I've thought about kind of rebranding to try and separate myself from things, and I don't know, it's all just scary. It's all a lot of moving pieces. I feel like I have a lot of different moving pieces going on in my life right now, so I don't know. If I end up taking a break from YouTube, just know that I mean, I was gonna say no, I'm sorry, but like, if I'm taking a break, it's because I need it, and I don't mean to disappoint any of you. I know that anytime I talk about not doing it, I get messages of people being like, no, please stay. And like, yes, of course, I would love to stay. And I would love to, for the people that are amazing and sweet, which is, most of you guys. And I really, really appreciate that. It really wears me down. And so we're going to see. We're going to see what happens with it. February is going to be a pretty difficult month for me. So I feel like February, I'm either going to be uploading videos like out the wazoo, or I'm not going to be uploading at all. So we're going to see about that. I'm not really sure. I mean, I have a couple more questions I could answer. I guess I should do that instead of just rambling. Actually, you know what? No, let's talk about Lindsey for a minute, because she is amazing. She is so sweet. And like I said, I've been watching her for years, and she has kind of been a little more open about talking about mental health and stuff, and I'm just so proud of her. Lindsey, if you're listening to this, I am so proud of you. I know how difficult it is to, deal with that and kind of, I don't want to say begin your journey, because I don't know everything that anybody is going through. None of us do. You never know what like somebody else is going through, even if they like open up to you. Like, there's always more. But I'm just so proud of you, because like putting yourself on the internet and putting yourself out there and talking about any of it is just so hard and so crazy, and I'm so proud of you. You were amazing, and like I said, just one of the sweetest people ever. And I'm so honored that you were open to doing this collab with me. I'm so excited to see your spread, because I know it's going to look so beautiful. And I'm feeling very, very grateful. And I used quite a few stickers in here, actually one every day from Lindsey's shop. She made me these custom call with love stickers, And I did haul these in a haul that you guys will be seeing sometime soon. And I love them so much. And also the Starbucks run scripts are from her shop. And it's just kind of surreal to have her writing in my planner because she's one of those people where I feel like she's one of the good ones. Oh, isn't that a song? He's one of the good ones. I can't sing. And that was me like kind of fake singing, but anyways. Yeah. I guess I'll talk about this week a little bit. So I did end up being able to get on the Amazon shifts. Not every single day, but almost every day. I maxed out my hours. They only let me do 33 because I'm part-time, but their work weeks are Sunday through Saturday. So I was able to do a couple doubles, and one of the days, what was it? It was on Tuesday, I think. I worked at 4 o'clock in the morning. That was interesting. But whenever it's like super early like that, there aren't a lot of orders and stuff that I'm doing, so the time goes by even slower actually. So I kind of like am getting I actually really, really like that job, honestly. And if I could get on the schedule and do like the 33 hours every week, I would love that. So I'm hoping that because I was able to get on the schedule so much this week and work a certain amount of hours, once you work a certain amount per month, it gives you like earlier access to shifts and stuff, which would mean that I'd be able to get on the schedule more. It's kind of the same way as Favor, which I did get elite runner status again for Favor for last month, even though I haven't done it in a couple weeks. That is still going to be another, I am going to be doing that again because that is a good source of income for me, and I was able to do my car stuff and set up a car payment thing for that to get new tires and all that. And I marched on Friday, but I also got my stimulus check, thankfully, so that was able to help me, especially like through this week with not having my debit card. My card got hacked on Monday, and someone went on a shopping spree, and so I had to deal with that, which was not very fun. But yeah, it was also just very stressful. Money stresses me out a lot, and I feel like a lot of my life sadly revolves around money, which isn't really fun. But like I said, I did get hired at a new place. I'm working at a tattoo shop. I'm not gonna go like into what job I'm doing or what tattoo shop. I don't do specifics and all of that because of like safety and all that, which is why I also don't talk about what I do at Amazon. But I mean, I feel like if you know the different jobs that Amazon offers, you might be able to tell by the stickers that I use to market. But I actually really, really like that job, and I feel like I'm like getting to know like coworkers and stuff, like the other shoppers. Oh, I just said what I do. I mean, I'm like a personal shopper at Whole Foods for Amazon, so I basically like go grocery shopping for people. But I've like, kind of made friends with some of the shoppers and also some of the different people in the different departments of the store because, obviously I don't know where everything is and I do need to be picking the items at a certain rate. So I'm actually really, really liking it. And I have another shift this week that I'm really excited for. But I will be doing Favor. I'll be doing it all. Like I said, February is going to be crazy, and I'm going to work my butt off because I just want to be in a good place financially too. So thank you guys for watching this video. I know it was like super rambly and kind of different because I didn't talk about all the stickers that I did and all the plans, but like I said, you guys can follow my Instagram if you want to see this spread in full whenever I get around to posting it. And you can also leave me a comment down below if you have a question about a certain sticker. But make sure you guys go check out Lindsey's video. She's amazing, and I love her so much. Thank you guys for watching this. I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe, and I will see y'all later. Bye.